Hey guys, so I've been watching a ton of Therian videos. Well, not really a ton, but I've been watching a few, and it's given me some motivation and ideas of subjects to make, Therian subjects to make, and I've decided I'm going to make a video about quadra something. I don't know what it's called. Quadrobics, or I don't know. I've forgotten the name already. I've just watched a few videos. Apparently it's a sport, but it's a sport where people do stuff on all fours, like tricks and... Oh, hang on. Bet it's in the Olympics. I've never heard of it though. Hang on, let me try and get this stupid thing to... This could take a while, so bear with me. I found it on something called TikTok Therian videos, and every Therian video was of them walking on all fours, and one of the people was called Such a Body the Quadra something. I will make a more informed video after this. I'm going to look up this sport where you go on all fours and do tricks and sports on all fours, and I'm going to look up this channel, and I'm also going to see if it's something that I'd be interested in, because I've been going on all fours ever since I was a child, so that's one of the ways I just know I'm a Therian, and I know that I'm an animal inside. But I also wanted to make this video to show off this outfit. It's a different outfit, and I'm wearing this t-shirt which is new. It's a crop top t-shirt. It actually goes down to there, but it keeps riding up because it's so tight. I actually got a size small, because I can fit into size small if they're like stretchy. I don't think I'm a small yet. I think I'm probably more like a medium. But there are some things that I can wear from being skinny to being quite big. They're just, like, these aren't really stretchy, but I was able to fit in these. I bought these when I was quite slim, and I still managed to be able to fit into them even when I got to 10 stone, so that's pretty good. I'm after another pair of high-waisted shorts. They're smart, and hopefully they stick out here to disguise this, because I'm a little bit self-conscious about this. I don't really think it looks good. I want rounded hips like every other girl. Well, I don't think I look too bad. I do look slightly top-heavy, but I don't think it looks as bad as some. I'm wearing my tail, my proper small Therian tail. I really want a big one, like this one, a realistic one, with realistic movement, that's really bushy and longer, because that looks a bit silly, doesn't it? Like, you know, unless I was wearing something to cover this bit, it looks silly because it sticks out here. But anyway, so it's really hot today. It's Sunday. I would not normally get dressed on a Sunday. I would normally stay in my pyjamas and dressing gown, but because it's so hot, and I've just discovered that apparently you're supposed to change your clothes. I thought, you know, while it's high pollen, it's really high pollen at the moment, so apparently you have to, when you go in, you have to change your clothes. So if I'm in my nightwear, it's just all the pollen's going to stick to the nightwear, so I don't really want that because I'm sleeping in that. Ooh, big boy. There's a big boy over there. Can't see him though because his damn van's in the way. He's gotten bigger. Last time I saw him wasn't that big. Anyway, sorry about that. Wasting time in the video and all. Okay, let's get focused. So, pollen high. Don't want pollen to stick into nightwear, so decided to get dressed. Because if the pollen sticks to this, it doesn't matter, because I'll be getting changed into my nightwear when I get back in. And I want to talk to you guys about walking on all fours. As a Therian, that's what we do. Probably not every Therian does, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Therians do, because everyone in this TikTok was on all fours. It was really cool. I didn't realise a human being could move exactly like an animal, and it's motivated me and encouraged me to want to do it again, to walk on all fours again. So the reason why I haven't been doing it for a long time is because, as you guys know, we've got rats now. So not pet ones, actual invading rats, wild ones, and I guess I don't hoover enough, so I don't really feel comfortable with walking on all fours with the rats contaminating the floor. But I've just done it now in a room that's kind of clean, that's not been contaminated, and it's just so much fun. But I walk on my hands and knees. Most Therians probably do it hands and feet, but I end up like that, and it's hard to walk like that with my bum up in the air, and it always makes me feel ill. So I mainly walk on my hands and knees, but if I want to run, I will obviously do it on my hands and feet. Now there is a girl, she's not a Therian, she's actually a girl who was raised by dogs, and she can move around quite swiftly and easily without pain on her hands and knees, and she actually walks and runs and jumps on her hands and knees, which I think is amazing. I've tried doing that and my knees are so bony it hurts so much. I could only do it on a soft ground, probably, like on a bed or something, like a mattress or a trampoline or something that's soft and bouncy. That's the only way I could go on my hands, run on my hands and knees. So what I did was I purchased these. These are knee pads, and this is so that my knees don't hurt when I walk on concrete or any kind of hard flooring. Hang on, let me just get this brighter. It probably just ruined my... Yeah, I knew it was going to do that. Right, so now I've got to try and get it to stay again. This could take a while, guys. What's that? Alright, it's nothing. Anyway, just wondering what the hell that was. It's just a woman with a pram. Baby trolley. That is much better. Much brighter. Wow, this really shows off how top heavy I am, doesn't it? Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I'm working on shrinking my upper body. Anyway, so yeah, I do recommend to you guys that if you want to walk on hands and knees, this is a godsend and a lifesaver. Get good ones, because you can get ones that rip or go really thin after a while of using them, and then you can still feel bone against the hard floor. So we've got carpets, but we do have some hard floors, we do have some concrete, and our carpets are only very thin, so you can still feel the hard floor underneath. So that's why I got these. And also, so you can do outside, but if you do outside you might get a bit mucky. On grass, you can do it, I guess, if it's not too long. I personally wouldn't do it on my grass because there's lots of tree roots that you can hurt yourself on. And although I've got these now, I don't really want to get them all dirty and wet and full of like soil and stuff. And you can still hurt your hands. So I also recommend putting something on your hands, something padded, like maybe gloves, like padded gloves or something, if you're going to be doing it outside. I would also recommend gloves for inside as well. If you've got kind of a messy floor, which I do because, I'm crap at cleaning. But that's all going to change because this year it's all about self-improvement. So I'm going to be cleaning more. So hopefully I'll be able to walk on all fours in the house again. Other than that room that I told you about. My mum's bedroom, actually, it's got quite a lot of flooring because it's a big room. And the bed, although it's big, it doesn't take up like most of the room, like with most people's bedrooms. When they have like a king size bed or a queen size bed, it kind of takes up the whole room. So there's quite a lot of flooring in my mum's bedroom, because her bedroom is the biggest room in the house other than the kitchen and probably the living room. My room is kind of small, but it's not the smallest room in the house. But there's not much flooring. It's hard to hoover because I've only got underlay. I don't have carpet. We on the upstairs we have floorboards, so still hard, and only a thin slab of carpet on the hall. Normally I walk up and down or landing should I say, the upstairs hallway is called a landing, if you guys didn't know. And I usually walk on all fours up and down the landing because it's actually the cleanest place because I kept that clean. But now, like I say, with the rats, they go upstairs and they're always like running up and down. So that's why I won't do that now. I won't go on all fours up and down the hallway or landing anymore. So my mum's bedroom is the only place that hasn't been invaded by the rats. That has quite plush carpeted floor. And yeah, I can successfully walk up and down there without pain or getting too dirty. I don't even need these, but I did put these on today to do that. So yeah, I do recommend getting gear in order to walk on all fours, especially if you're going to be doing it in a messy place or outside. Like I say, if it's not too hot, wear like a full suit so you don't get your skin like contaminated by any dirt or pollen or dust wherever you're walking on all fours. And I recommend gloves, especially like padded gloves for outside, especially on concrete floors, and padded knee pads as well to protect your knees. This bloody ball I'm tripping up over. Oh, that was clever. Did you see that? So yeah, it has motivated me because I've not done it for a while, like I say, walking around on all fours, but I'm going to start doing that because I really do enjoy it. I just wish I was as agile and as fast and as good a climber as an animal, especially like a monkey. I just love climbing and I love walking on all fours and stuff. I don't really have anywhere I can climb anymore. The tree that I usually like to climb is over there, and it's kind of been blocked off by a load of twigs and sticks and stuff, like a load of debris from the garden. So I can't really get to my favourite climbing tree anymore. I do have a climbing frame, but it's all kind of overgrown around it, and also the climbing frame itself is dirty, like with bird poop and stuff, so I'm going to have to clean that before I use it, which is what I'm going to do today. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to chop around it so there's no nettles or long grass. And I'm going to clean the climbing frame, and then I'm going to try and do a video of me climbing it for you guys. Because the problem is I don't really know where I'd put the camera and set it up, but I'll find a place anyway, even if I have to bring a chair to stick it on. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So to finish this video off, I'm going to tell you guys some of my self-improvement things that I'm going to be doing for this year. So I want to draw more, paint more, because I haven't painted in a while, like proper realistic portraits and stuff. I'm going to be doing Therian related like paintings, I think. I've got so many ideas of paintings to do. Buildings, cars, motorbikes, shop fronts, houses like ours, some landscapes because I need to practice doing trees and bushes and anything in nature. I'm not really a big fan of painting just landscapes, but it'll be good for backgrounds. I prefer painting characters and people and animals, to be honest. So I would be practicing my landscapes for backgrounds in the back of like, so if I wanted to paint a picture of myself like this with my tail and the dog in the background, you know, I could do that if I practiced more on my landscapes. I'd have a background behind me, beautiful background. I mean, I could change it. I don't have to paint what's behind me in real life. I could add flowers, I could do whatever I wanted. I have a big imagination. I just look, you know, study how to do flowers and just put like a bunch of flowers in there. Or whatever I wanted. I want to do more animals. I want to do people, especially like Victorian people or like animal people like us. People with tail and ears of fur and stuff, like furries, but realistic ones. Or at least cartoon ones, but they'd be painted instead of digital. So I think people like my paintings more than they do my digital stuff, so I don't really get many commissions with my digital stuff, but I have had a few commissions in the past for my realistic paintings, so I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to clean more. I'm going to be more Monica from Friends. You know, I've got to like become a clean freak because the house is a bit of a mess, so I really need to get on with that. I'm just really bad at it. I'm a procrastinator. I'm kind of a bit lazy. I'm not really that into cooking and cleaning and domestic stuff. I much prefer creative stuff and making videos and art and music and stuff like that. My writing, because I'm writing a book, as you guys know, about Don Lino's Mafia and Jeremiah's story, which I'm not really going to tell you like a lot of what it's about, but it is kind of a little bit about some maybe taboo subjects like abuse. It's kind of a psychological story, but I'm not really sure if I'm any good at writing something like that, but I'm gonna sure as heck give it a go. So I'm just not, I can write, it's just that I'm not sure if I can do it well enough that will keep people hooked, you know, but I'm gonna try my best. So even if it's not great, I should just do it. I've been procrastinating with that as well because I'm not sure if I can do it very good. I kind of got notes everywhere. It's kind of a little bit chaotic, so, but I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to write it, and even if it's no good, I can at least say, well, I've done it, now let's make it better. You know, let's edit it and make it better, and then maybe I could get help from people that do know how to write. I've got a friend who can write, apparently. She's supposed to be helping me with it, but so far it's not happened. Well, I guess as the alpha, I've got to make her sort of, you know, kick her butt and get her up, you know, what's the word? Get her sort of motivated to do it. I've told my people before and they're just like, I'm not bothered, so I guess I need to work on my leadership skills and my focusing skills and my organizational skills, so I'm going to be working on that. Obviously I'm going to be losing a bit more weight, trying to get my boobs sort of the way I want them to be, smaller and perkier and stuff, more lifted. So I'm going to be exercising more. I exercised yesterday. I'm a bit achy today in the thighs and lower half and neck. I will admit, bean. That was a like the skin of a bean. I will admit I prefer the way I look with these ears than the other ones. So I'm going to wear these a lot more often. And I really want a bigger tail. I'm going to be looking up about this whatever it's called. It's a sport where people do stuff on all fours. I'm going to be doing that more often. I'm going to be making more Therian related videos. I'm going to get more creative with my makeup as well, so that I can do cool videos for you guys where I look awesome. Because I know people do like to see somebody who's obviously looking nice and looks a bit unusual when they're watching videos of a person, because that can help with making them pay attention. I know that that's the case for me. If I watch a video and someone looks awesome, I'm more likely to pay attention and continue watching. And also if, of course, what they're talking about is really exciting and really interesting, so that's another thing. What else am I going to work on? There's so many things. I'm going to work on writing in my diary more often. I'm going to work on filling in the blanks for when I didn't used to write in a diary when I was a kid, and all the things I remember about being a kid I'm going to write about, because I'm also going to write a book about me, like an autobiography as well, so having diaries really helps for that. Well, not a lot of people keep diaries. I recommend that you guys do, though. If any of my viewers are quite young, I do, and even if you're not, you can start writing in a journal at any time, but I do recommend writing a journal about your life, as much detail as possible about what you experience and what your thoughts, feelings, because you'll thank me. You'll thank yourself when you get older and you want to look back on certain things and you think, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I remember that. You know, it will be a great joy, and it can be useful as well. Like if someone said, no, you didn't say that, or no, I didn't say that, you can say, oh yes, you did, and you said this, and you know, you could do that. You can win arguments. It'll be great for if you want to write about an autobiography or something. Anyway, back to the book that I'm writing. So yeah, it's about a guy who is kind of evil, and he does all this despicable stuff and quite a lot of intricate evil stuff. Like, he lies to a bunch of people and makes them believe a certain thing, and they grow up and live believing this certain thing. And he has cameras everywhere to keep an eye on everybody, but they don't know about it. And he also just, like, he just controls everything because he is just like a big old control freak and a power-hungry, power-mad sort of guy. But further on into the story, you realise why he became like that. I'll give you a little spoiler. It turns out that his father was quite abusive and stuff, but he really loves his father and he wants to be like his father. But he also wants to be better than his father, like his father, but a better version of his father. If you've ever heard the saying, be a better man than your father, well, that's like his motto sort of thing. He's like virtually obsessed with his father, but he also he becomes obsessed with other things as well, like just dominating and creating like difficult situations for people and stuff. And he also becomes obsessed with his brother for a time, but ultimately is more obsessed with his father, becoming like his father and making his father proud of him and making his father love him. So it's kind of like about that. So it's like a father-son sort of thing, but the first one's more focuses on the brothers and how he kind of abuses his brother and his wife and stuff. So sorry I'm not wearing makeup today. It's just a spur of the moment thing again to make a video. Oh shit. I've just been spotted by that guy. Oh well. Now he's telling the person he's with that he spotted me. Great. So he spotted me wearing ears and talking to myself. That's kind of embarrassing. Sorry, it gets sweaty. That's kind of embarrassing, you know, because I think that's one of the wolfy people from the past, grown up. He looks just like him. I'm so sorry about my face. It's really bad today. I think I'm gonna start wearing a mask when I'm making videos and I don't have makeup on. I have a wolf mask somewhere, but I don't know where it is. It's just an eye mask. My mum bought it for me for Christmas, I think it was. It might have been my birthday. I think it was last year, but I've lost it. I thought I put it in my dressing up back box where I put all my tails and ears and other dressing up accessories. Anyway, I'm not going to bother too much about that, but I think that is one of the wolfy people that's just spotted me. It's probably like, oh, so she's still doing that then, or she's still a weirdo. So I'm trying to make them believe that I'm like normal now and I'm not doing the wolf stuff anymore, but I can't hide it anymore. It's who I am. I don't want to hide it. I want them to accept me for who I am and what I do and what I'm into and stuff. Oh no! Oh, you've ruined the daisies! Oh, all those beautiful daisies. Oh, that's so annoying. You just fucking lay on them. I mean, he didn't lie down, but it was him trying to get the ball and he sort of like went like that and smushed him with his face, with his big fat face. Oh, thanks, JD. Ugh. Sorry, in certain lights you can't tell my face is you are Jalili. That's ugly in my language. Yeah, I do not. That's one of the things I want to do is find this mask. Alright, it's getting to be a really long video now, so I'm going to stop. And I'm going to get on with making that climbing frame accessible and clean. So I'll see you guys later in the next one, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe as usual.